here today with some Diablo 3. I'm gonna play a Necromancer this time, second Halloween stream. This of course comes with the Reaper of Souls expansion, I believe. Picked this up as a, I want to say, a birthday present for my wife a couple years ago. Not too much besides that, and just like last time, I didn't have any practice with the character going in. Probably not the smartest move I could have made, but I'm okay with it overall. I think we'll be fine. Just need to get myself back into a rhythm and figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Have a couple Paragon points here, so I'm just going to spend those real quick. And now let's check out our objectives. We've got Last Stand of the Ancients, Templar Inquisition, kill Hans, kill Red Rock, and kill the Butcher. Okay, we're gonna finish on the Butcher. That's not so bad. Looks like there's a little key thing in the Fields of Misery. Let's see if we can find what the heck that is. Sort of forget what all my stuff does here. Okay, that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, the little ghost bomb things. Now I remember. Let that go. Yeah, so that was the key thing. Now I remember, it's to those little rifts. Okay, gotcha. So that was a nice little detour for a couple minutes. Let's get back on to the actual objectives. Last Stand of the Ancients. I believe this is in, yeah, the Festering Woods. That's that old graveyard looking place. Good Halloween quest here. We're gonna literally be dealing with all the ghosts. And we're gonna do it as a Necromancer.
Weakness consumes you. Take the hill, brothers. Don't let these dogs have it. I cannot do that.
Okay, so that mission's down.
I need to go back.
How's everybody doing out there? Doing well? I gotta be honest, this has been a stressful couple weeks for me. Glad I can come back and just sorta chill a bit. You got the little clawed hand there as my follower. Reminds me of a thing from the Addams Family. Probably my favorite part about it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find any gear here. Used to play this game quite a bit with the missus. This was sort of our nighttime activity. Moving on to the Templar Inquisition. Okay, I remember this one too. Yeah, this is one of these you gotta stop at each station.
I need a corpse.
Oh, I don't like when they do that. Take it nice and easy with
Well-deserved death.
them. And we free this captured villager who magically portals away. And now we're off in search of our next. Grab the experience well there.
You fight
love the bone shard.
I must have a corpse.
Absolutely love the bone shard. Probably my favorite Necromancer ability. Trying to play it a little like I played Necromancer on Diablo 2. I would just get all sort of summons. In fact, back in the day, one of the funniest things I could remember from Diablo 2 is when my wife made an Aura Paladin and I had made a Necromancer, and we realized that all of her auras were affecting all of the undead minions, which I just thought was riot. I absolutely loved that.
I must have a corpse.
Yeah, Master Julius didn't really stand much of a chance there, I'm not gonna lie. Love the random fireballs at the feet. Save that guy because, let's face it, those zombies weren't catching us in time.
I must have a corpse.
Awesome. That's the visual you want for a Halloween stream, you know?
That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
Okay, that's a good 50 killed. Let's see if we can't find that third arrow. It's a shame too, because it's a really fun game to look at, and you spend most of your time looking down at the mini-maps on these objectives. But hey, it happens. Yeah, I'm getting... God, I love that little fireball thing. It's a hiccup in the gameplay. It's not the smoothest thing. But the damage it does is amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, half the time when we'd play I'd be half asleep anyway, because, you know, I'm old. Big old pile of undead baddies there. Gonna get out the mage brigade.
I need a corpse. I cannot do that.
I feel like I'm missing that third arrow by quite a large margin. Ooh, treasure goblin. Where is that treasure goblin? That little evil cackle. There it is.
I cannot do that.
Got him.
I'm afraid not.
So many dad jokes to be made there. I'm afraid not. No, that's a bit afraid. Ooh, picked up Live More. So I'm assuming, aside from a pun name, was a very decent human being.
I'm afraid not.
Okay. Still on the search for that third little Templar outpost. There we are. It's this direction. So finally a little rest is coming to that villager. You know, once we get there, certainly taking our time. Never said the heroes in the Diablo series were perfect, or in a lot of cases even good at what they did. They tried though. They tried their hardest at it. Well, that's a good thing.
I cannot do that.
There we go. Get this townsperson freed. Yeah, heading back sounds good. I'm making pretty quick work of these. Maybe I should have stepped it up from Torment. I don't know. Been so long since I've played, I figured I'd just leave it at where I was. Again, looking through, nothing too amazing there. As for the legendary stuff, we'll just wait till the end, take a look at it then. Gotta kill Hans. Hannes, Haynes. I'm gonna go with Hans. Only 11 minutes in and we've accomplished so much. Yeah, Necromancer's pretty badass. So we gotta go inside the courtyard. Just ignore those little guys there. And our objective is to kill 75 enemies in the royal quarters, which is not a difficult thing. And then kill Hans. We want to go up the right side here. Yeah, here we go. This is where it gets fun.
I'm afraid not. I need a corpse.
So yeah, Hans goes down in short order there. Now we just gotta get up to 75, because we found him kinda quick, not gonna lie. See, we've got our own little army of the damned. We're popping up skeletal mages, we've got the big giant hulking ogre guy. And we're popping up those little shadow skeletons. There we are.
Have a corpse. That is not possible. I need to go back.
Just so many fun things you could do with the Necromancer on here. Even if it does sort of play like Witch Doctor linear. Also love the Witch Doctor. It's the first class I played on here. Moving to the next objective. Gonna save the Butcher for last. I don't know, we may do some other random adventures as well. We're only 15 minutes in. This is easy. Got 150 to kill in the Southern Highlands and then Red Rock. Okay, we want to go down this way. And across the bridge. I love the bridge. For exactly that reason. Guess he won't be a warning. Shame too, because this ambush would have really been something had I not played through it 3,000 times. A shielding mortar plague minion. That's the description there, isn't it? Hit the little fireball thing. Every time it goes off, there's a little chime. And that chime is just the greatest thing to me. I just think it's so cool in a dorky sense. Just sort of taking my time with these guys, taking them out at my leisure. Not really much of a threat. Anytime I get near a threat, just pop up some mages and bone shard away with the corpses.
I need a corpse.
Of course, my goal is to generate a bunch of corpses and then just bone shard like crazy to finish out the field. Really an effective strategy when it comes down to it. Of course, I don't imagine there are too many strategies in this game that aren't effective. Everything's just sort of set up to win.
I'm afraid not.
Not that it's not without its inherent challenges. This is just sort of the style of game I find relatively easy to handle. It's all overhead, things move at you at a fairly gradual pace. Like you never really feel too far out of control. Fiery Warrior didn't really stand a chance there either. So 92 out of 150. Apparently we already killed Red Rock and I hadn't even noticed. Shame on me for not paying attention. Get our skeleton archers back. I think that's one of the Leoric set items giving us that. I don't know if it's a set item, it may just be a legendary. Diablo fans, feel free to criticize my not knowing what the items do anymore. I am A-okay with that. After all, I should be doing more research if I'm playing the game, right? Ah, hell, I'm just playing it for fun. You guys know that. Let's go bomb at the tree. Those trees annoyed the hell out of me when I first started playing Diablo 3. I got it for the computer first, and the computer I had at the time really couldn't run it. I was on minimum settings. It just looked like a mess. And the little flowers, I'd never pick them up. It sucks. Okay, we're getting close. Hey, that's 150. Love how all the archers assembled there in one spot and they're just all one skeleton dude. And then they fall apart at the portal. Once again, nothing amazing there. So yeah, let's go take out the butcher. What do we say? We say we're taking out the butcher because I'm the one streaming, right? Yeah, we gotta make our way through level 5 here. That won't be too big a deal.
I cannot do that.
the bones are really flying. Ooh, and a cursed chest. Nice.
I require a corpse for that.
Definitely gonna grab that cursed chest, but first those Nephilim glory. And hey, more baddies. Nice. Game is certainly making sure we are entertained. Get our new event. Slay all the enemies before the time. Yeah, I think we could do that. No major worries there. Okay, according to this we got it, and I think it'll just wrap around. If I remember correctly, most of these maps. Yeah, I think if we just go down this way and turn, we'll find our way around. One of those sort of C-shaped deals. Just no regard whatsoever for the things I was standing on, just looking at the next mob. Starting to think I took a wrong turn.
I cannot do that.
Thanks again if you're joining us here. Again, Diablo 3 live stream in celebration of Halloween.
This world can abide you no longer.
The big corpse explosion there. Gonna use that on the butcher too. Kinda forgot it was the thing. I'm like, what's triangle do? Well, now we know. Well, what is down there, just for the sake of argument? Just leaving corpses everywhere, being so sloppy with the bone shards. Usually like to clean up better than that. Let's try again this way.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, that is not the way I want to go. Wait. Sorry guys, map navigation never been a strong suit. Actually take that as more of a blessing, because getting lost in games is oftentimes more fun than just following the course as laid out. Games like this certainly no exception to that rule, because you find all sorts of other goodies to do. Little side quests, little blurbs. Okay, we may be back on the right track now. And if not, then hey, at least we've got our kill game on point, my goodness. Just shredding them at this point. 70, 80 kills. Okay. Okay, 85 in a row. There we go. That's a good little streak there. Not gonna lie, I'm happy with that.
Corpse. I cannot do that.
Just sling a bunch of bone shards to those guys. Okay, yeah. No. What the hell am I doing? Walking back the way we just were. That's what the hell I'm doing. Break up another story circle there. Do you guys have any plans for Halloween?
I'm afraid not.
I know with the whole yeah, I'm afraid not. Perfect timing there. With the pandemic, it's really shut down a lot of things. I think this is the first year my son didn't go see the Halloween parade this year.
I'm afraid not.
So a bit of a sad moment for him, but we're still doing the dress-up thing, and of course, I'm gonna find a way to make trick-or-treat work in some respect. Don't want to get too into details because I found he tends to snoop on me while I'm streaming.
I'm afraid not.
Every now and then I'll hear the door creak open a little and he'll come down and listen a bit. Really gotta watch my language more, I guess. Probably not a bad idea, right? Just shut the door on that. Well, that explains why all my minions were this way, huh? Not really a great commentary game for me, I'm just sort of chilling here. Speaking of chilling, did you notice we're up over 100 kills?
I cannot do that.
Okay, 116. Not gonna lie, that was better than I thought it was. Used to get those with my Crusader all the time, chains like that, because I just dash from mob to mob. Necro, I never really got that chance because, you know, usually when I'd play Necro, wife would play Necro, and hers much better setup than mine. Just about anybody familiar with the game could tell you this is absolutely an amateur setup. And I don't care, because it's fun. Again, just chucking bones at every little thing.
That is not possible.
There's a real high threshold for what isn't possible in the Diablo game, I just want to point out. Okay, so we're finally making our way to the butcher after I get lost in traffic and take 5 trips around the floor. What can I say? The destination was not the primary goal for me, and hell, we still got everything done in a half hour. So let's go say hi to the butcher, huh? Head in, get our little cutscene, abbreviated for adventure mode. And here's Big Baddie. Probably wondering why I threw my guy right away, and this is why right here. Boom. Chaos Hybrid Phoenix Gaming. Good morning, still waking up here. Yeah, I know that feeling, it is kind of early. Thank you for popping in though. Like to do these early so I can spend some time with the fam after.
I need to go back.
Plus, it's about the only time my head is all that put together. Generally, by the time I'm a couple hours in, I'm just ready to go back to bed.
All the bounties here, but more await you in other lands.
I'm sure more do await me in other lands. Let's check out this Herodric cache, huh? First I gotta yank the cord. Got my controller plugged up and the damn cat thinks it's a play toy. Ever have that problem? You defeat the butcher, but you can't defeat a house cat? Probably more of a me thing, huh? Okay, we got a plan for Ogild's authority. Believe I already had that. But again, I've been playing this character on Torment for, I guess, years now, we could say. So I guess there wasn't going to be anything too special out of that. What do we have here? Mad Monarch Scepter. Okay. Anything else? Oh, there you go. There's the Infernal Machine of Regret. We picked that up from that key monster. Yeah, nothing too special there. Live more. This appears to be a small zombie with a knife in her hand. Nearly 11:30 a.m. here. Okay. It's about 7:30 here. Got up a little early, usually up early for my job, so getting up this time of day is just sort of another thing for me. Let's do some random stuff, huh? What act do you think I should go to? I don't know, I'm feeling some Act 3. Sound good? Yeah, let's do some Act 3. A little bit of bonus questing.
Doesn't our friend ever tire? I've hardly seen him rest since we met.
Okay, we have another key up here and the Catapult Command quest. Let's get that one in here. Stone first. Head up. And right away the Key Warden. About as good as that gets. And there is Dragon. Soldier of Hell, it's not just an occupation, it's a way of life. Damn, damaged core muscles from neck to ankles. That sounds unpleasant in several ways, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been relatively blessed, I suppose, in my life. I've had some minor injuries, but most things could be attributed to just things I should have been more careful with. Getting to the point where I'm starting to feel them, but overall, the work thing, it's been paying the bills. I've been kind of happy with it. Had the same job now, been working at the place for just about 15 years. It's actually where the name of the channel, Grumpy Old Guy Gaming, comes from. Sort of a work joke that's gotten out of hand.
Need no lust. I have need of your ample services. Drag yourself out of whatever carnal corner of the burning hells you lounge in, and bring your daughters with you. Be wary. The enemy has proven to be both cunning and strong. But the mortals have always been as prey for you, have they not?
Sorry, wanted to take a break there. Hate talking over Asmodan. Didn't realize some of his orders were still left here to get. So we got a bit of a break from my goofy voice there.
These creatures won't go down easily.
Well, they're certainly not going down too difficult. I'll say that. rock climbing. Okay. Commend you for the rock climbing, man. Like, I used to love hiking in my younger days. Never worked on the upper body too much. Rock climbing always was one of those things. I'd give it a try, and after a couple minutes I'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go down and walk. Had a couple buddies who were real into outdoorsy stuff, and they'd be like, come on, Whip. And I'm like, nah, I'm good here. Do miss hiking. I gotta get back into it. Moved closer to the city a couple years back and just nowhere to really go around here. And generally, if I can't walk to it, I just don't bother. Once again, that's a me thing. Just chucking random fireballs at the soldier dudes I'm saving. Moving through these catapults is a pretty easy clip. Sort of forgot what the hell I was doing here for a second. I apologize. "11:30 a.m. Figure by 11:30 I'll probably be raking leaves here. Just so happens that I have the worst weather timing on the planet. Every time I rake up the yard, it rains heavy the next day and there's 1,000 more leaves to rake. On the bright side, it gives my son all sort of new piles to jump in. Nowhere around here either. There you there. Mainly moved closer to the city for my wife when we started dating. Just wanted to be closer to her. Okay, I swear I got that one up and running. Well, the dot's showing, but it's not important, so we're just gonna ignore that. I suppose I could just go. There's a couple spots decent for hiking over by my parents. Got to stop and visit them, but I actually haven't been able to recently. My mother had a bit of a scare. We're waiting for the results of her COVID test. She went in for a regular checkup and got a call about a half hour later from the office saying she may have been exposed to somebody and she needed to take a test. Not the greatest news there. Certainly got fingers crossed. I'm optimistic everything will be okay. That's just sort of the way I roll on these things. But I know it's been troubling her a bit, and it's certainly been in the back of my mind. Of course, the perpetual irony of going to the doctor's office and getting sick there. Something I probably carelessly joked about in my youth about 1,000 times. Clear the battlefield stores level 2. These ones I kinda like because... For an action... Oh damn. That sucks, Chaos. It's always that one relationship you pour so much into and it just never seems like you get a fair shake out of.
I'm afraid not. You couldn't hold on. There were just too many of them.
strangely, I started looking for an apartment in the first place because of an ex as well. Seems like our families never really got along, and our families definitely didn't like each other, but we were very much in love at the time. And I was getting all sort of subtle hints that perhaps I was old enough to move. I feel happily engaged. That's awesome. Being engaged is the greatest.
That is not possible.
At that point, it's planning everything. For 7-8 years now. Nice.
I'm afraid not.
I want to say this is going to be the missus and my 9th anniversary coming up here in November of our wedding. We were together for a couple years before that. It's getting to the point where the numbers are sort of blurring together for me, but I definitely remember the wedding date. Half because it's my wedding and half because the amount of grief I got. So here's my dumb story. Please indulge me if you will on this.
No.
We were looking for a wedding date, and she thought it would be funny to pick a date that I couldn't possibly forget. So she picked 11/11/11, November 11th, 2011. Which is probably a good idea with my memory to make it nice and simple, right? Well, instantly my dad, who's a Marine, reminds me that November 11th here is, in the United States, it's Veterans Day. But you know, I felt bad, but I had some friends who were veterans, and, you know, asked them, and their opinion was, who cares, dude, it's your wedding day. Be happy. That's basically where I was on it too, and then I invited a couple of my buddies from work, and I'll never forget the amount of hell I got from my dairy manager. Because 11/11/11 was the release date of Skyrim. And he actually got a little pissed at me that I invited him to a stupid wedding on the day he was going to go home after work and play Skyrim. He had his special edition ordered, and just all sorts of dumb stuff looking back now. Ah, gotcha. One of my coworkers has dyslexia, a guy I've known for a very long time. He sort of describes it as like having to solve a puzzle every time he reads something. As for me, I'm really not sure where mine comes from. It's just sort of shit memory. Was really bad as a kid. I just didn't focus enough on anything, I suppose. I'm not really sure where it came from, but I'd forget such stupid things. These days I try and work on it a bit better, to the point where I really go out of my way to focus in conversation. And I find I hold on to as many dumb things as I forget important things. Especially job-related. With numbers of items and things. I just hold on to them because I'm constantly around them. Which is cool because then I could show off and do stupid things like when people walk into the room, I'll have them call out a product and I'll call out its UPC number, its item code and system, roundabout how many cases I've sold in the last 6 months. You know, just stupid parlor tricks like that to amuse them. Oh, look at me, I know all the items. And then I'll see somebody that I knew in school or somebody I perhaps used to umpire baseball games with. And I'll be like, hey, person whose face looks rather familiar to me. And then I realize that I got both of those wrong and it's my cousin. True story, by the way. I actually failed to recognize my own cousin in a conversation with them. Really embarrassing moment there. Fortunately, they were very forgiving. Stop for another random fireball pause there. So Chaos, what you getting up to today? I do apologize for hogging the conversation. Gathach the Virulent. Oh, somebody certainly has high opinions of themselves, don't they? Gotcha.
That is not possible.
I have full-on stolen, like, random mini-boss names from Diablo 3 for D&D NPCs. Wish I'd have had the idea my assistant came up with for his D&D campaign. They're on a little bit of a break. Yeah. Chilling at the moment, making a brew soon. Diablo later on PS4. Awesome. That is a nice chill day, man. Enemies remaining here at the 47-minute mark, so I'm probably gonna hop off once we're done with this quest here. Go get myself a little breakfast, get things rolling. I tend to be the only morning person in the house, which A, means these early morning streams are right up my alley for a little bit of peace and quiet, and B, if my son isn't snooping on me, I'll be the only one moving for a couple hours, so gives me time to set up breakfast for them and everything. Yo, how you doing, KJ254? Hopefully I'm doing this streaming thing right. Let me know, guys, if there's anything you want to talk about. Tracking down the last of these enemies here.
No.
4 more to go. Probably my least favorite part of this because I'm now just wandering through the tiny rooms. I found them pretty easy though. Didn't get turned around nearly as bad as I did looking for the butcher, huh? Okay, reached Paragon 198. That's not too shabby.
Go back.
Good times indeed. Am I doing bounties? Just some random adventure mode. Just sort of a chill stream. I usually stream on Sundays and Wednesdays. Taking a break, I usually do a lot of .hack GU last recode, but it's Halloween and I couldn't think of a more Halloween-y game than Diablo. Just wanted to hop on, do it as a special thing. Plan on doing this again actually Saturday night. Gonna see if the missus will join me after we get the boyo to bed and do a little Halloween killing for 2. I do appreciate you guys coming in, keeping me company here for a bit. Always enjoyable to talk with people. I'm going to be popping off for now, so thank you guys very much. This has been a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming with a Diablo 3 stream. Take care, you have a good day, and hopefully we'll talk to you next time.